some bass. No, I can totally not pull that off. But hello friends! Attempted to do a mic either from Glam and Gore, but I think I need some more practice before I can actually pull that off. Anyway, happy to be back. It's a bit shorter time span this time for me because the last video I recorded on Monday this week and today is Saturday, and you will see this video, it will be posted on Sunday. So you will see it Sunday or whatever day it is when you are watching this later. So my content will be slightly less this week because I naturally have had a little less time to actually be working on things this week. First off, let's talk about what I'm wearing. This is let me take it off for you. This is the Exploration Station by Stephen West that I knit up in some of my yarns. And I currently only have this light one. It's the only one I still have in the web shop. But I will be restocking those during the spring again. But like I said, Stephen West Exploration Station, very popular. I think there's a lot of you have already made this, and if you haven't, you shouldn't, because it is so much fun to make. And I made mine in my fingering weight yarns, my MCNs, Merino Cashmere Nylon blends, 4 different colors. Yeah, amazing knit, very, very much fun. So I'm wearing it today because today is, I guess, start of spring, pretty much. Not for date, it's what is it? It's February 23rd, I think, today. But by temperature, it is getting really, really warm up here in Scandinavia now. I'm located in the southern parts of Sweden, and it is starting to feel like spring now. This is a very warm and cozy item, so I'm kind of feeling that I need to be wearing all my warm stuff now before it's too late, because, you know, spring hits and then, yeah, you'll have to wait until next season. And speaking of warm knits for next season or for colder seasons, I have been working quite a lot on this project. Remember I told you, not the last podcast but the one before, I told you that my ambition for this one was that I would be separate for the legs, and there's this piece in the middle here in the groin that you have to make, and I wanted to have it because I was on a kind of a kick working on this. I was just really feeling this project, and I wanted to have separated for legs and, you know, getting started on the legs, and I'm already there. I think actually what I said was that I wanted to have that done by Easter, didn't I? I'm not sure I remember that correctly, but anyway, it's here now. I've actually made some progress on the first leg as well. And yeah, I don't know why I just been feeling this project lately, but it's just, I guess it's because it's an easy knit. I've had a lot of stuff to do, I have a lot of work to do, and I've been traveling and I've been going back and forth, and so this is a very easy knit to work on because it's just ribbing, 2x2 ribbing, that's it. So fingers crossed this one will be ready for next season. Doesn't this look long? Look at that. I just separated for the legs, but look at this. It is so long! Incredible! But, you know, there is a lot of stretch which is needed, because I'm thinking when I attempt to wiggle my not insignificant behind into this thing, it will be more like like yay. So I'm looking forward to wearing this. I think it is going to be very, very warm. I'm a bit concerned that it's going to be a bit itchy, but it doesn't feel itchy when you touch it or work with it. Not at all, actually. So I don't know. And it is a pattern by Drops design called, oh shoot, I forgot, Cozy Pants? Cozy Tights? Something like that. Very, very easy pattern, and the yarn I'm using is Drops Fable print in the colorway, let's see if I can see, 918. is what I'm using. And I'm knitting up on needles 2.5 millimeter. So yay, very happy about that. A bit surprised, did not expect to make that much progress on this project this quick, because, you know, Easter is still quite a few weeks away, so who knows? We'll see. We'll see how far I get. Maybe I'll just keep chugging along on this one and actually finish it before you know it. Woohoo! Happy about that. So let's tuck that one back into my Winnie the Pooh project bag. Remember, my first one I ever made for myself. Still kind of feeling this one. It's cute. Okay, so I've been working quite a bit on that for the past week or so. But what I've also been working on is something I really should not. As for projects I really shouldn't be working on, this is the one. Can you tell what it is? Maybe not. I wasn't planning on doing this. Oh shoot, I dropped a couple of stitches, I'm sorry. Hang on a sec. There we go. I wasn't planning on knitting this, but after having seen The Weekender by Andrea Mowry on several other channels and in my Instagram feed, I just kind of, I had to have it. The versions I've seen of it has mostly been kind of subdued colors and very, you know, light grays and kind of beige, and I think Jamie of Cozy Up did a burgundy one just this week, finished it just this week. But other than that, it's very subdued colors in all of those, which is why I wasn't really kind of gravitating towards this kind of project, because I like colors. You know me. But for some reason, I got this idea in my head. I've been wanting to make something in this yarn, which is my Still Got the Blues in DK weight. Now the pattern calls for worsted weight, that's one thing. So I did kind of, I'm gambling a little bit here. But I've been wanting to make something in this yarn for the longest time. And I do have a chunky hat, but I've been wanting to have a garment in this yarn. So for some reason during the past week, I just suddenly got the idea that I wanted to make the Weekender in this color, and I'm kind of picturing wearing it with a pair of jeans and my studded boots and some hoops, and yeah, and that was it. That was kind of the, yes, I have to make this. So I cast on my DK weight. I think I went up a size in the pattern, and I am using needles 5. Yeah, I use needles 5 for both the ribbing and the sweater. So this is what it looks like now, and it's actually really, this is the inside when you're knitting it. This is the right side when you're wearing it, but when you're making it, you're actually knitting it inside out. Let's see, like this. Oh, sorry. There you go. You're actually making it inside out, and I think the color is equally gorgeous that way. So I'm kind of leaning towards trying to make it totally reversible so that I can choose which side to wear out. But this is what the pattern intends for, and you have this really simple dropped stitch where you in the center on both back and the front to create a bit of interest in the pattern. So I cast this on, and of course it's fairly large needles and a fairly thicker yarn, so it's kind of flying off the needles here, and I've been kind of focusing a lot on this the past few days, which, like I said, I really shouldn't, because I have a lot of other projects that need some tender love and care and some time above all. And I've been making excuses. That's what I've been doing. I've been kind of feeling that post-festival funk that I talked about in the last podcast, and it's kind of been carrying it with me all week here. So I may have been using that a little bit as an excuse to just, you know, work on a simple knit, very egoistically, just only for me. So, but I'm loving how it's working up, and I will probably most definitely be prioritizing this for, well, until it's finished, I'm guessing, because very, very happy about this. And it's so soft and nice. This is Blueface Leicester on DK weight, and it's, you know, it's the softest thing ever. And I love this color. It's yay. Totally feeling that. So I will be continuing to working on that quite a lot, I think, for the next week, or well, until it's finished. Yeah. Okay, so that is pretty much what I've been knitting for the past few days. Like I said, it hasn't been that many days. So, and I've had a lot of other stuff to do as well. I've been doing some translations for a client, and I have been working on, well, I've had a lot of other stuff to do as well. And I'm actually getting back into my training again, which I am so happy about. I'm so excited. And as soon as I am finished filming this, I'm going out for a run, which is actually the second one this season, or this year. And I'm very excited about that. So, yeah. Anyway, sidebar, never mind. Let's talk about something else. Last week I showed you the hat that I had made. This in the Biolana by Lana Mondial. And I had just cast on the second one that I was going to do to write up the pattern. And this is where I'm at with that. So I did actually give this a little bit of love as well, come to think of it. Because I think I'd only done a little bit of the ribbing, I think. So I'm now at the point where I'm going to start the decreases, and then that will be finished as well, and I can write up the pattern. And you know, I said that I was going to prioritize my pattern writing and kind of, you know, get going on that, because I keep putting it off all the time. I keep prioritizing other things, and I did it again. Seriously, what's wrong with me? This pattern could have been done days ago. I have also got the Stockholm hat pattern. It's also pretty much finished. I just, you know, need to put everything together and do a little edit and put it out there. But it seems like climbing a mountain for some reason, and I have no idea why. It's so annoying. So annoying. I really want to get these patterns out to you. Same thing with this one. The cow that I want to make a free pattern. I made a friend as well with a little crocheted heart, which felt appropriate because Valentine's Day is last weekend, or just before last weekend. So this is also something, I even have the pictures. I even have the pictures for this one. So I just need to get going on that, sit down, type up the patterns, get in the pictures, get it edited, and publish. Someone kick me, because apparently I need it. I need it. I may blame this a little bit. Just a little. Because, yeah, having a lot of fun. But still, no excuse whatsoever. I have 3 patterns going on here. I have also the diamond socks pattern that I actually haven't knit on those at all since last time. But, you know, I've done the first one. It's pretty much, it's not that much left until I can actually start typing up the pattern, because I have the heel and the foot left of the second sock of the male size, the larger size, and then I just have to knit a pair in my size so that I can have some variation, and that too will be ready for publishing. So someone kick me, please. I seriously need it. Okay, anyway, so short episode today because yeah, last time. I will be back next time with a sewing video, which is coming up next. I have, oh right, I forgot to say that. In the last podcast I did say that I usually post my sewing videos on Tuesday mornings, and I said then that I would be probably posting that Tuesday night, which I didn't. So for those of you following those videos, here's the thing. I have decided, because I have so much knitting to do in the upcoming months, probably all year I think. I have a lot of designs coming up and stuff that I need to do, and I realized that I will not have as much time for sewing as I would like, because I need to prioritize the knitting parts. So I decided I would make a bi-weekly podcast on sewing instead. So I will be filming or posting a sewing podcast again on Tuesday, because I have been doing some sewing the past few days. So I do have a couple of things to show you there too. I might even add in a little bit about when I dismembered my sewing machine completely. So stay tuned for that. And like I said, the sewing podcast will be a bi-weekly thing, and the knitting podcasts will continue on a weekly basis as it has been. So yeah, you know what? I'm just going to finish up right there, and I'm going to go put on my running gear, and I'm going to go for a run, because I have been wanting to do that all morning. It is a beautiful day. It's, I don't know, it's in the plus range of degrees. I'm not sure how warm it is. Comfortable for running at least. So sorry. I'm going to go out for a run, and then I'm going to edit this video, and you are going to see this on Sunday. And hopefully I will be getting some work done on those patterns. Like I said, kick me by all means. I apparently need it. So you have a good week, and I will see you next time. Bye!